Hi, I'm Eric Miller. I teach trumpet at Palos Verdes Music House. And in past videos, we've been talking about how to prepare for an audition, handling nerves, practicing the material, how to practice the material, and prepping for the audition. And today we're going to talk about what happens when you actually go to the audition. This is assuming, of course, that it's an audition that you have to travel to get to. And what I'm about to say is probably going to sound really ridiculously obvious, but get there early, okay? I know some of the things I've said in other videos have probably seemed ridiculously obvious also, but you'd be surprised how many people don't do it, so I have to bring it up. If your audition time is at 3 o'clock, don't get there at 2:55. Okay, that's just going to cause massive problems with stress and with nerves. You're going to be running all over the place, frantically trying to figure out where you have to go and where do I sign in and all this and that. Get there in plenty of time so that you can relax. Slow yourself down, take deep breaths. Nerves make people want to rush. So and also want to breathe very shallow. And that's deadly for a wind player. If you're playing a wind instrument and you're breathing shallow, you are done before you ever get in that room. Okay, so take deep breaths, slow your body down, and slow your whole, like I said, your whole body down. Walk slower, do everything slower. Just slow down, and that will take care of a lot of nerves. Now, when you do get there, you will have a warm-up room. You probably will not have your own warm-up room. That's very rare. You will have a room that you will have to share with other players. It could be all the brass in one room, all the woodwinds in another room, or it could be everybody just is jumbled together. And either way, it's going to be noisy in there. They're going to have a lot of other players in there practicing their music. It's very noisy. And so what you want to do in there, of course, is you want to practice the music there. That will get rid of a lot of your nerves. Just actually playing, you've gotten there, you're in the room, and now you're going to play this music in the warm-up room, and that'll take care of a lot of nerves. Now, there is one thing, though, that you have to be really careful of, especially if you're a brass player. Be very careful about practicing the music too much in that warm-up room. And I learned this myself the hard way. Okay, I would practice the music. I would suffer from what I call the just one more time syndrome. I'd practice the audition material in the warm-up room. I'd feel good about it. I'm ready to go. And then I'd think to myself, well, maybe just one more time. Okay, so I practice it again, and I think, okay, I'm good. I'm ready to go. Then I'd hear somebody else practicing the same music that I'm going to be playing, and I'm thinking, okay, I'll practice it just one more time. And pretty soon I practiced it and played it over and over and over, and I've wiped out my lip. My lip's really tired. And then when I go in to play the thing for real, I don't have the strength that I would normally have because I used up all my strength in the warm-up room. Okay, so definitely you want to warm up. That goes without saying. And you want to practice the audition music, run through it a few times, but don't do it too much. Make sure you save your strength for when you're actually in the room. And don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Don't let them influence you. Let them do what they think they need to do for their audition. That's their issue. That's their problem. You do whatever is necessary for your audition. So just be careful about, and again, it's talking specifically to brass players, blowing out your lip before you actually play the audition. So that's the topic for this session. Next time, we're going to talk about what happens now. You've practiced, you're there, you're prepped, you've got your nerves pretty well under control, everything's ready to go, you're in the warm-up room, you've run through it, you're set, and now it's your turn to go in the room and play for real. And that's what we'll cover next time.